Well, Dan and Kristen, an East Bay mother, called me about a horrible crash that killed her son this year. I did some research, took her story to Oakland City Hall, and one council member jumped on the issue. Sandra Martin and her younger boy are preparing for their first Christmas without her son, Robert.
Always laughing and always making everybody else laugh. Just good kid.
The 23-year-old drowned in February after his car tumbled into the Oakland Estuary along Doolittle Drive near the airport. Can you explain to me what went through your mind when you heard those words that your son had passed?
I got numb. I just fell to the ground right there in my dining room area, and I was here by myself.
Sandra is not sure why Robert veered off the road that rainy morning on his way to work as a dental assistant. She believes a tire may have blown. But take a look at this. Doolittle Drive has guardrails for a stretch, but where Robert died, nothing. The water comes right up to the road, leaving little margin for error.
All I know is that if there's no barriers put up, it's going to continue. I know that the winter is coming, the rain's going to be coming, and there's definitely going to be more cars going in that water.
Sandra Martin's son was not the first or the last to die this year after driving into the estuary. A taxi driver died at the same spot the month before after leaving Oakland International Airport. An Alameda resident died just 3 weeks ago after driving his minivan into a different part of the estuary. And from years past, our video archives show case after case of cars going into the estuary, more deaths and dramatic rescues.
Water was just flooding in, and we start pulling kids out and parents out.
I took my research to Oakland City Council President Larry Reed.
Thanks to you, we are inquiring about how do we fix a problem to make sure that no one loses a life or that they stand a better chance of surviving an accident along that corridor.
The first step after I called, Reed had to determine who controls the property. It's Port of Oakland land, and East Bay Regional Parks oversees it. But turns out it's Caltrans' responsibility because Doolittle Drive is also State Route 61. We contacted Caltrans District 4 Director Bijan Sartipi.
And so now he's looking into the issue and working with Assemblyman Rob Bonta. I'm sure that we will get guardrails along that corridor to make sure that we minimize the loss of any future life along this stretch.
Caltrans tells me they are working on a solution for the area. I will stay on top of this and make sure that this gets done. Dan and Kristen.
Great job. Important, obviously.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dan.